What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we're back with our Nebraska Dynasty as we try to return the Cornhuskers to glory. We've got a big game coming up here against Purdue. We're 6-0 so far. Haven't had the toughest schedule. Have had some close games we've been able to win. But this is going to be a pretty tough one here on the road. You see, it's the rushing attack for Nebraska. Number one in the country in rushing touchdowns versus the passing attack for Purdue. They're actually number one in the country in passing touchdowns. So an interesting matchup here. We're up to number 6 in the country. Opening kickoff here, Trey Palmer going to take it around the left side. And there is a big hole, and this is just an easy touchdown. Great blocking. Big hole there, and we take it all the way down for a touchdown to start the game. So momentum to get us started here. Trey Palmer getting it done. On the defensive side of the ball now for us, it's 3rd down and 6, looking to get a stop. Purdue in the shotgun, O'Connell to throw, and there comes that pass rush. He gets away for a second, but he cannot escape the second defender. It's a sack. We get the ball back, and we go to our ground game. Anthony Grant on the ground, and this is what we've done all year is run the football. Run first has definitely been the philosophy here for Nebraska. Anthony Grant there right up the middle. Finally, we decide to throw one. Going to swing it out to Ramir Johnson. He breaks the tackle, gets out close to midfield, and the offense rolling. Grant, again, right up the middle, across midfield. And now Casey Thompson gets involved. The quarterback will run for a big first down. And we're down to the 25-yard line. 2nd down here, Thompson to throw. Finds a receiver, Marcus Washington, and things open up. After you get the run game going, you get a wide open receiver. It's a touchdown. He uses the speed, and we're up 14-0. 3rd down and 7 for Purdue. O'Connell in the shotgun. Going to try to get to him again, and we don't. They pick up the first down, and they get out across the 40-yard line. Now on a 3rd down and 10, O'Connell knocked away. Good defensive effort there, and we get a stop. So at the end of the first quarter, 14-0 Nebraska. But we've seen this story before. How many games have we played where you think it's maybe going to be an easy win and then the other team comes back? But all the momentum definitely on our side early. Thompson here hands it off. Anthony Grant around the left side. Another big gain across the 50-yard line. We're up to 77 yards rushing here early in the second quarter. Now it's Washington on the jet sweep. He takes it inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on that play. And when you run the ball a lot, it definitely opens up the screen game. Anthony Grant will walk into the end zone. 18-yard touchdown pass. Purdue did run a kickoff back, actually super sim the kickoff. But there was a fumble here, and all of a sudden the momentum flips. So they get the kickoff return for touchdown. They get the fumble. We need a stop here on 3rd down and goal. We do get the stop, and we hold them to a field goal attempt. So nice stop there for the defense because it was very close to being a 7-point game, but this keeps us with a little bit of a cushion. We're up by 2 scores. All right, late in the first half now, minutes ago. Washington, boy, he's had a big game here for us in this first half. He makes the catch down to 50 seconds. Brody Belt, look at that. Safety crept up, and we were able to just take a shot over the top. And so now we look to punch it in before halftime. But the defense for Purdue stands strong here. Anthony Grant cannot get into the end zone. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Going to try to throw it here. Just 6 seconds left. Got to get rid of it quick. Got an open receiver, but just not an accurate throw. Way off the mark. And we would have to settle for the field goal. So 24-10 is the score at halftime. Pretty good first half for us, but Purdue maybe with a little bit of the momentum after the kickoff return and after that fumble. But holding them to a field goal was huge. So we go to the second half. Purdue getting the ground game going as they are out near midfield. On a 3rd down and 3, we need a stop. O'Connell swings it out, and look at that. Just shoves the defender aside. First down for Dylan Downing, and Purdue is on the move, getting the passing game going. And here on a 1st and 10, O'Connell finds his man over the middle, Sheffield, and they are in business here in the red zone. On a 2nd down and 8, O'Connell finds a receiver. Bad angle by the defender, and that's a touchdown, and just like that, Purdue is within a touchdown. So we really need a score here. Thompson going to swing it out to Manning. That'll be a first down. On a 3rd down and 2, trying to keep this drive alive. Handoff, Grant up the middle, first down. And so that's a big first down there. Thompson now, he'll run with it, and he'll pick up a first down. It's just the 1-2 punch with those two guys, and then you add in Marcus Washington. You add in Ramir Johnson coming off the bench. just our rushing attack is tough to stop. On first down and 10 here, though, defense read the play. They were all over it, and we decided to just kind of run the ball, try to get into field goal range, get this back to a 2-possession game. Going to be a long field goal, though. We'll see if we can make it. Computer didn't think we could, but we do. He's got plenty of leg, and it's 27-17 at the end of the third quarter. Can we hold them off? Well, we'll see what happens. 3rd and inches. Purdue trying to inch closer into this game. O'Connell to throw, and look at Mathis just bulldoze his way to the quarterback. That's going to be a sack, and I think that's the second time on 3rd and inches they've tried to pass it, and we've come up with a sack. So maybe not great play calling there for Purdue, and at this point it's all about running out the clock, keeping this thing on the ground, and usually when we run the football, we can run it 3 straight times and pick up a first down most of the time. That's how good the rushing attack is for Nebraska. When we've had to throw the ball, that's when we've run into some trouble. But Purdue not stopping us. We're getting both guys involved here. Casey Thompson and then Anthony Grant. Ramir Johnson, I think, had a nice run on this drive as well. Another first down there, and that's going to allow us to run out the clock and get the win. Casey Thompson, player of the game, really didn't do a whole lot in the passing game. He did contribute in the run game, though, and the final score here, 27-17, as we take down Purdue. Quick look at the recruiting board, just to kind of update you all on what we've got going on. I will, of course, show you if we get any commits. But you see, we're in the lead for a lot of guys here, a lot of 4-star type players, and so the recruiting is going pretty well, even though we just have that one commitment. Let's take a look at, so we had a bye week after that. We're going to fast forward, take a look at the updated Heisman watch. You see Anthony Grant still in the top 5, but we have slipped a little bit, number 5 on the list, and we are up to number 3 in the college football playoff rankings, the BCS rankings, up to number 3. So we are in position to potentially make the college football playoff, but the schedule is going to get much tougher. It was a pretty easy start to the season. We've got some big games coming up here down the stretch. We'll see if we can stay undefeated or at least just win the division, get to the Big Ten championship. I think that will be a big-time success for us here in year 1. But things looking good so far. Again, up to number 3 in the college football playoff rankings.